Hi guys. So I'm going to do a follow-up on the Fissler pressure cooker video. Um, the Fissler pressure cooker is the best pressure cooker I've ever bought. It's also the most expensive pressure cooker I've ever bought. And I've used pressure cookers since I was a kid. Growing up, my parents used them. Yeah, the ones with a little bubble on thing. The thing on top just move up and down. Sometimes it can shoot off if it's too much pressure. I've never had a pressure cooker blow up on me, fortunately. And I think I have burned some food on those. Now, what I like about this pressure cooker that that's not on some of the other, well, on all the other ones I have, it's just the technology that went into it. And now All Clad makes another pressure cooker that I really like, but the warranty just wasn't there. So let's start with the warranty. Whenever I look at something expensive, I always look at the warranty first, and I find other other in this case the parts. I looked at a lot of expensive pressure cookers, and almost all, actually all of them, didn't have a warranty on their technology like the Fissler brand, and that's why I chose the Fissler. I zeroed in on that particular pot. Now there was another video online on pressure cookers, and the chef talked about how to choose the right pressure cooker, and the Fissler pressure cooker was one of the top ones based on the shape, the design of it. It didn't have a belly; it was just a straight V, taper to it from the base to the top. It has something to do with heat distribution. For me, it didn't really matter because I'm cooking on an induction cooktop more than on an open flame. So the design shape didn't really apply to me. But in looking at this particular pot, I really liked the warranty. Now, I actually went to the store and held one, a smaller one to this, and the smaller one felt heavy. I don't know if because it was more compact, it just felt more weighted. And I thought the 8 quart one that I showed in my unboxing video would be even heavier, but it wasn't. It felt it's manageable. Um, because I cook for 5 kids and myself, the 8 quart was a more appropriate choice because I don't always have to fill the pot. If I wanted to cook just a little bit less, I could just go fill it halfway or quarter of the way and still use it to cook. So in that respect, it's an all-in-one pot for me. Now, I did my first impression on everything except when I cook with it. And to tell you the truth, when I cook with it, it cooked just like any other pressure cooker, except the safety of it and the distribution of the heat, because I use the induction, was better. It didn't. It didn't. I can't find the words, but it just was solid. You rest it down, it's perfectly flat at the bottom, no warping or anything, and it will never warp. And if it does, Fissler will replace it. Unlike All Clad's warranty, unfortunately. But I cooked some curry goat in it, and as expected, it cooked within after it reached temperature. It cooked in 20 minutes, and the meat was tender. Uh, it was moist. The advantage of this particular pot is that, back in the day we used to have to hold a little thing that spun on top to keep the pressure in to release the steam, and you lose some nutrient value with that. I don't know how much because I'm not really a scientist, but with these pots they tell you can actually put it under water and cool it down that way and still retain all the steam inside. And I did that and it worked great. That's the first time I ever did that with any pressure cooker. And I don't know how much nutrients I retained, but it's better than losing some, I guess. So, but I'm not a real stickler for those little details. It didn't bother me. But it's nice to be able to just run cold water on it and cool it down, so I could open it up faster rather than releasing the steam. And the steam releases sideways, which is better than the old ones. You hold the thing with the top with a spoon, and then it just blows everywhere, all up in your face and stuff. This one just goes out to the side. All right. As far as cooking with a pressure cooker, like say the goat that I made, I think the food tastes better if it's slow cooked. It's not as tender, but it's more, the seasonings have like 6 hours to soak into the meat, and it tenderizes. It's flaky. It's not just soft, it's flaky. And I don't know if as far as the nutrient value go, I would assume it still retains all the nutrient value because it's been cooking for 6-7 hours on slow cook. And I find the food tastes better that way. Now I am gonna cook again curry goat similar to how I do it on the slow cook, and I'll do it like that on the pressure cooker. At the time when I made this curry goat, I didn't make it exactly the same way because I was missing a couple ingredients. Because the pot showed up, it was on back order, and all of a sudden it showed up, so I wasn't prepared for it to be here. So I will do another video, and then I'll compare it to slow cooking. But I believe overall slow cooking, the food just tastes way better because it has a lot more time to marinate. Now maybe I can cook in a pressure cooker and let it sit for 8 hours after it's cooked, and they'll give the flavors enough time to soak into the meats. But I'll have to find that out later on. So I hope this video helps you guys with this Fissler pressure cooker. I will recommend it to anyone that wants to use a pressure cooker. It has a nice weight to it, but it is manageable. It has a nice warranty with it, so if the base comes apart, they will replace it. You can use it on an induction stove. You can use it on a stove with flame. The only thing you'll have to replace, as you would with any other pressure cooker over time, would be a little rubber seal, and those are like $4 or $5 when the time comes. If you'll have any specific questions, ask it in the comment section down below. If you all have any tips and tricks that you all use using the pressure cooker, leave it in the comment section down below so myself and others who look at this video can learn something new and apply it to their lives. And I intend to use this pressure cooker for a long time, because I am eating a lot more meats, beefs and chicken and things like that. Not so much chicken, but fish and beef. And as part of my healthy diet, or the lifestyle I'm living now, without too much rice and pasta and things like that. So it's going to be a part of my life going forward, and I will still do slow cooking if it turns out to be better as far as how it tastes. But if the pressure cooker is able to do the same after a few more tests, I will most likely switch over to just pressure cooking. Y'all have a good day.